Hi everyone, welcome to the Celebrity Diaries. Quincy Jones, the name inseparable from melodic brightness, flaunts a striking vocation that traverses north of 70 years. American guide record maker, trumpeter, and TV maker Jones have made a permanent imprint on the media outlet. His excursion was set apart by unmatched accomplishments and a total asset of $500 million from the beginning of his vocation. Jones illustrated a remarkable aptitude for music. While his abilities as a performer are vital, it is his job as a maker and creator that has established his heritage in the archives of music history. Quincy Jones' influence is significant, having teamed up with probably the most distinguished specialists within recent memory in procuring endless honors en route. A crucial figure in Jones' vocation was his joint effort with Michael Jackson. Their organization created a portion of the top-rated collections ever, including Crazy, Thrill Ride, and Terrible. These collections on the whole sold north of 130 million records overall, a faltering accomplishment that highlights Jones' ability in music creation. His work with Jackson not only impelled The Lord of the Rings to uncommon levels, yet additionally changed the music business. Jones' impact stretches out past his coordinated efforts. His performance work and creations have collected various grants, including numerous Grammy grants, which perceive his extraordinary commitments to music. His ability to distinguish and support potential and specialists has made him a loved addition to the business, regarded by peers and loved by fans each time a Michael Jackson collection or melody delivered by Quincy Jones is sold or played economically. Jones gets sovereignties. This progressing revenue stream features the persevering notoriety of their coordinated efforts and the enduring effect of Jones' work. His capacity to make immortal music that resounds across the ages is an uncommon gift that a couple of have notwithstanding his melodic accomplishments. Jones has made critical commitments to TV creation, further displaying his adaptability and inventiveness. His wanders into TV have been met with progress, adding one more layer to his diverse profession. Quincy Enjoyment Jones Jr. brought into the world on Spring 14, 1933, left on a life excursion that would at last see him become one of the most compelling figures in the music business. His story is one of versatility molded by right-on-time family difficulties and a well-established energy for music that started in his adolescence. Jones' initial years were set apart by his family's cooperation in the incomparable relocation, a huge development of African Americans from the rustic South to the metropolitan North looking for better open doors. The Jones family moved to Chicago when Quincy and his sibling were as yet youthful in Chicago. Quincy was first acquainted with music through the profound psalms of the neighborhood church, which ignited his long-lasting affection for songs and rhythms. A significant second in his initial melodic excursion came whenever he was offered the chance to practice on a neighbor's piano. This early admittance to an instrument permitted Quincy to foster his melodic abilities indeed. Even as his family confronted critical challenges when he was still very youthful, his mom experienced a schizophrenic breakdown and was standardized, prompting his folks to separate from his father, remarried, bringing 3 stepchildren into the family, and later had 3 additional kids with his new spouse, making for a clamoring family. As the Second Great War ejected, the Jones family moved to Washington State, where Quincy's father tracked down work at a maritime shipyard. Following the conflict, the family got comfortable in Seattle, a city that would assume a vital part in Quincy's melodic improvement. Quincy joined in secondary school and drenched himself in music concentrates. He figured out how to make and leveled up his abilities as a trumpet player, rapidly turning into a noticeable addition to the nearby jazz scene. It was here at the young age of 14 that he presented himself to the incredible Beam Charles, denoting the start of a long-lasting kinship and expert relationship in 1951. Quincy's blossoming ability procured him a grant to Seattle College, where he momentarily concentrated on close-by future Hollywood symbol Clint Eastwood. Anyway, his visit to Seattle College was fleeting as he moved to the lofty Berklee School of Music in Boston. After one semester at Berklee, Jones submerged himself in the realm of jazz, performing in neighborhood bars around evening time and concentrating by day subsequent to leaving school. Quincy Jones left on an extraordinary excursion that would see him become one of the most compelling figures in the music industry. His move to New York denoted the start of a vocation filled with notable accomplishments and coordinated efforts with the absolute most famous specialists of the 20th hundred years. Jones's ability for melodic game plan immediately earned consideration in New York, despite the fact that he was at first contracted as a trumpet player. His initial vocation feature remembered playing for the backing band for Elvis Presley's first TV appearance in 1956, a critical achievement that set the stage for his future achievement. Following a world visit, Jones moved to Paris, where he kept on extending his music. Skylines in Paris, Jones functioned as a music chief for Barclay, an unmistakable French record organization. His European stretch enhanced his melodic point of view and opened ways to new open doors by 1961. Jones' standing had developed extensively, prompting his arrangement as VP of Mercury Records, Barclay's parent organization and a significant player in the American music industry. This position not only highlighted his rising impact, yet additionally empowered him to influence the business from a leader level. Jones' flexibility displayed as he wandered into creating music for movement pictures. His presentation film score for The Lake Intermediary displayed his uncommon ability and laid out him as a sought-after arranger in Hollywood. His work on films like The Italian Occupation, The Escape, and The Destructive Issue procured him far-reaching praise. Jones likewise succeeded in making essential signature tunes for network shows, including The Bill Cosby Show, Roots, and Distraught Television, showing his wide reach and versatility. All through the 1960s. Jones worked together with various incredible performers he made for the preferences out of Peggy Lee Shirley Horn and straightforward Sinatra fashioning associations that advanced the melodic scene. His coordinated effort with Sinatra went on into the 1970s, particularly after Jones established his own creation organization, Journey Creations. This adventure permitted him to apply more prominent innovative control and further concrete his heritage in the music business in 1981. Jones delivered his own collection named The Man, an undertaking that exhibited his uncommon creation abilities. The collection highlighted different specialists performing melodies composed or delivered by Jones, and it accomplished basic and business achievement, winning 3 Grammy grants. One of Jones' generally huge commitments to music got through his work with Michael Jackson. Their coordinated effort started with the 1979 collection Crazy, which sold 20 million duplicates and laid out Jones as the most fruitful record maker of the time. This achievement was outperformed by Jackson's 1982 collection Spine Chiller, delivered by Jones, which turned into the smash hit collection of all time with more than 60 million duplicates sold. The pair proceeded with their association with the 1987 collection Terrible, which sold 45 million duplicates, further hardening their predominance in the music business and other projects. While he had as of now laid down a good foundation for himself as an unbelievable figure in the music business, Jones' aspirations stretched out past music, driving him into the domains of film and TV creation. His endeavors in these fields additionally hardened his status as a social symbol and a trailblazer in amusement. Jones' progress into film creation started with his association in the acclaimed film, The Variety Purple, delivered in 1985. This film variation of Alice Walker's Pulitzer-winning novel was a huge achievement in his vocation delivered by Jones. The film gathered basic praise also. Got different foundation grant assignments displaying his capacity to succeed in one more medium. In 1990, Jones made a huge stride by consolidating his creation organization with Time Warner to make another force to be reckoned with in the media outlet. This recently shaped substance turned into a productive maker of famous network shows, contributing altogether to the social scene of the 1990s, and passed among its prominent creations was The New Ruler of Bel-Air, a noteworthy sitcom that not just sent off Will Smith's acting profession yet, in addition turned into a dearest staple of American TV. The organization moreover delivered The Jenny Jones Show, a daytime television show that partook in a fruitful run. Thanks for watching this video.